Hey, do you mind watering the garden?
Dad, it's literally raining.
Oh, my bad. Easy mistake for me to make, 'cause back in my day we didn't have rain.
You definitely did have rain. What are you talking about?
Nope, only hail the size of my fist.
And you walked uphill both ways to get to school, right?
Sure did, 20 miles. I remember it like a warm summer day, which we didn't have either. Only nuclear winter.
Dad, I feel like you're exaggerating a bit.
I definitely am not. One time I was with my pal Bob Tucker and
Dad, why is everything black and white?
'Cause color hadn't been invented yet.
Are you kidding me?
I'm trying to reminisce. Do not diminish my childhood, please.
Okay, sorry.
So anyway, I was with my pal Bob Tucker on our way to school, and we were about to make the last turn of our usual route, and I'll be damned if there wasn't a 10-ton Tyrannosaur staring us right in the face.
Dad, there was not a 10-ton Tyrannosaurus staring you right in the face.
Are you trying to say that my story might not have happened exactly as I am recollecting it?
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
Well, I'm gonna go tell someone else who will appreciate my story. Hey Ruby, wanna hear a story? So back in my day, I was with my pal Bob Tucker on our way to school when we were about to make the last turn of our usual route, and I'll be damned if there wasn't 10,000 Mongolian... Ruby? Dagnabbit?
How'd it go, Dad?
Shut up. I'm gonna tell your brother. He'll appreciate my story. Hey Sean, wanna hear a story?
Yeah, sure, Dad.
So anyway, back in my day, I was with my pal Bob Tucker on our way to school, and we decided to make our usual stop at the candy store. And well, back in my day, you could buy a bag of candy for 1/8 of a penny.
Wow, that's a really good deal, Dad.
Yeah, it sure was. Also, the government was less corrupt and beer tasted better. So we're about to make the last turn of our usual route, and I'll be damned if the earth didn't split in half right in front of our very eyes.
Oh no, what'd you do, Dad?
Well, it wasn't easy, seeing as gravity was about 10 times what it is now and there was far less oxygen in the atmosphere, but we were mighty tough back then, and let me tell you, we weren't about to give up.
Were there dinosaurs, Dad?
Not just dinosaurs. With that abyss opening up, there was a whole swarm of lava sharks out to stop us from getting our education.
Did you wrangle them up, Dad?
You're darn right I did, son. I jumped in there and fought them on their own turf until they swam back down to the core and sealed up that big hole.
Is that why you can take the bread out of the toaster without hurting yourself?
You're goddamn right, and after that whole thing was over, I never got a word of thank you. What do you think of that story?
Sounds like you're full of shit, Dad. Just want to give a special shout out to Life Noggin for featuring my channel and making their own video where you can learn if you could survive back when my dad was a kid.
Obviously the Earth was a drastically different place, but it makes me wonder, could you, a modern human, survive on Earth 2.5 million years ago? To start off, let's talk about the environment. You, my friend, would be living in the Pleistocene epoch, which spanned from 2.6 million years ago to 11,700 years ago. This was the time period in which most of the recent ice ages took place.